Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is showing you guys how I edit my videos. That includes how I put pictures on things like this, or how I change my backgrounds like this. Hi guys. And also how I get graphics to move across the screen like this. So yeah, without further ado guys, let's get right into this video. If you haven't already done so, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that like button. And also, if you are already subscribed, hit that notification bell for notifications for all the dope content from me. So let's get right to it now. So we're gonna start off with just this golden background in order to drop our images on top of that. So you go to Google and just search for any image. I'm just searching for a happy face. After you find an image you like, right click and just save the image to your computer somewhere. So if you didn't know, a shortcut, once you've downloaded the image, you can drag it straight into iMovie instead of going through importing. So you see how the image looks distorted? We want to fix that by selecting the crop settings. And we don't want to use Ken Burns or crop to fit because we still wouldn't have everything. So even with placing it, you still won't have the whole image. So you can go to fit and it'll automatically put the whole image on your screen. So when you first play it, once you drop an image in, you see that we can't see the background at all. There are a lot of different types. You can use picture in picture, green screen, or split screen for your imagery. And that just does the left, right, top, and bottom with your image. So for the purposes of this video, we are going to be using picture in picture. So you can drag your image to any size you want. You can place it anywhere after you use picture in picture. And then just save. And once you play your video, you'll see your image come up. So next, you just want to search for an image, whatever image name, and then PNG, because that gives you an image with a transparent background. As you can see, if it doesn't have the square boxes, this isn't a transparent image. This one is, as you can see in the background, you see the vector. So you can just save this image as well, and then we're going to drag it onto our clip. So we now have the image in our clip, and you see it's still in that Ken Burns mode that it usually goes in when you put an image in. So we're just gonna crop it to fill the screen and move our other image out of the way. So now we have our smiley face with no background, and it looks a lot better than that first one. And you can see the difference. And then once we play, you'll see the new image with no white space in the back compared to our other image that we just had. So next up is using green screens. To start, you see we have our gallery of background images that I normally use. A lot of these, like the Christmas ones for Vlogmas, and then some other just gold and shiny backgrounds that are just cute. So we choose a background. We're going to use this one. You see it comes up also in that Ken Burns. So we just click the image and go into our settings and do crop to fit or crop to fill. If we do fit, we'll see the black edges on the side, and we don't want that. So we do crop to fill and we drag it where we want it on the image. So after we have our background, we are ready to add some video footage on top of it. I'll just use a clip I already have with the green screen. So here I'm just grabbing a green screen clip. As you can see, you should record your video in front of something. This in the background is nothing but a green sheet that I hang on my wall in order to record in front of. And I just crop off the ends of this video so it'll fit. Now you have your clip in, and as you can see, you can't see any of the background that we entered. All you see is the green sheet that's already the background for the video. So you want to click the clip, and then go into your overlay setting. And here you choose the green blue screen. You can use a green or a blue screen when I'm recording your backgrounds. And as you can see, you'll see the video moving on top of the background. However, we do have the crease from where my green screen was creased in the previous video. You take your eraser tool and you move that over the area where you have creases or lines. But you don't want to do it too much or you'll get that washed out look. But as you can see, now the crease is gone. You can also change your contrast, of course, to match your green screen or your new background if necessary, but you don't have to. So this is just showing you guys with a different background. If you pull an image and it's flipped, so this is a straight up and down vertical image that we want to change to horizontal. So we just go into our crop settings, we rotate our image, and then we do crop to fill, and we pick the area of the image that we like best. And as you can see, we have our gold background. So our green screens aren't just for recording our videos. We can also put in text and animations using green screen, which I'll show you here. So here I already have a video on my timeline. So we just look for an animation. You can create these in Keynote, PowerPoint. Comment below if you'd like me to go through how I create some of my animations in Keynote and various other sources. But here we just have the subscribe button on green screen, and we change our overlay to green blue screen. And as you can see, you'll see the animation come in with no green screen. And you have to position these correctly when you make them so that they can flow perfectly on your video screen. You can also do the same thing with words. So I did a influencer review, and you can just take your text and animate your text as well, so it's on a green screen. In iMovie, you can't have two green screens going at the same exact time, so that's something to be mindful of. So here I'm just dropping in a background in order to show you guys how to do the animations via green screen. So this was an intro animation that I created within Keynote, and it's not finished, but this is just a preview. So the same goes, you select your overlay settings, you do green, blue screen, and then voila, and you just play it, and you'll have your gold background with your animation imagery on top. Shout out to Lips and Curls, that's my other channel, check that out. So definitely comment below if you want to see how I make these animations within Keynote and things like that. So last but not least, this is our moving graphics. I'm just gonna take this donut, an image I already had, and get it to move across my screen. So the same way we put in the image, fit it to the screen, and we can resize that. This is in picture-in-picture mode. So I set my donut here. So wherever you want your image to start from, you start it there. And then we're gonna use this little keyframe button. So you let your video play because you don't want your animation to start right away. And then you stop it when you want it to start. End it at the next place. Pause it again. Move it to the next location for the image. Press play. And you continue to do this until you have it in the right spaces. So you're playing the video between the times when you want the image to sit. So right now it'll sit and then it'll start to grow again. And you only have to click your keyframe button once in the beginning and then begin moving your image along your screen. So as you can see here, I'll show you what I've done so far. And you'll just see it move in the square motion and get larger. So to demonstrate again, right now we have our item moved off of the screen. You just click in. We want to play a little bit more. That's the time that lapses between movements. Move it all the way back over, play again so that a little more time can lapse, and then move it one last time. So now I can just cut off the excess since I have moved it off the screen and I don't want to move it back. So I just clip the rest of it. Well, drag the ends inward so that it's not as long. And then now we can play the whole thing. And you can do the same thing that I've done with this donut with images of text or anything like that that you want to move around your screen. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next video. Toodles!